Welcome, true disbeliever. It's the opposite of what Stan would believe. Stan Lee would believe. Say, blah. Who's going to be so? I had a bit of a ant problem this morning, so I disinfected the windowsill and threw out my ramen noodles because they seem to like that. And I spread a garlic minefield over on the windowsill, and I haven't had a problem with the ants. I found a couple of video series here by Eddie Elda's Entertainment Television on YouTube. In part two, he shows a comic book that he bought on eBay and mentions where he sent the comic book to be restored. And that restoration place is called Hero Restoration at herorestoration.net. And I actually looked through here, and he does a wonderful, wonderful job of. Here's the actual comic that he restored from this guy's video. Damn. You can watch here. There it is. There's his comic. He does a beautiful job. Look at that. Okay, it's a restored grade, yes, but you don't have to let your people know that. I think the guy does a wonderful job. I've already booked it and bookmarked it. Um, let's go back to the main page here so you can look at it. Now, it does cost a pretty penny to do this, mind you, but if you want to get a nice couple comic books that do this, you can. Alright. Other than that, go over to eBay or wherever you might want to find a person who doesn't understand this process. Is what you're going to do is you're going to put in a Silver Age comic, probably Tales to Astonish. What's a good key issue? Comics. I would assume some key issues. If you want to get some key issues, maybe. How about let's go with Tales Astonish 22 in good condition. Okay. That is not 22. That is 60. There we go. Tales of Astonish 39. That's a bit more like it. Alright. Let's say you're into Tales to Astonish right now. And, Quest Astonish number 12, in good condition. Alright, let's say, well, it's in good condition, but I'm not adding this to my collection. Now, the price is right. If we can get the picture. What the hell's wrong with the connection? Now, see, this person didn't put their picture up there right. It's still loading. What is going on here? It's connected. .30, so the 48.54, which isn't much more than, well, you get free shipping all you want, but I still need a picture. Hello. Maybe I did it too soon. Anyhow, the point is to choose a comic book, which is bad, really bad there. There we go. Spells, Tales to Astonish, number 12, good condition. Nice price. It's in good condition, right? Okay, it's got all these flaws. We want to look for possible restoration with this comic book. Now, it's cracked on the side here so much that I don't think the restoration would do any good for it. But it's in good enough condition where you could buy it for your collection. So let's get out of that. Get back here. I'm looking for 22. And these idiots out here doing it again, slapping their comic books up there. Okay, now we got Steve Ditko and Jack Kirby art. This looks a little bit better. Come on. This is what I don't like about eBay is that, you know, you're waiting for something to come up and it doesn't come up. Now, a lot of comic book collectors already know that you can restore the damn comic. But we're not getting a, let's view the image. Okay, so it's got a couple of dents over on the side. You're looking for something that doesn't have so many cracks on the left side. Alright, kill that off. Look for another one. So this person should have charged $433.75. If you can find it cheap for fair, you know, let's bring up fair. Fair is a little bit better. Good to fair. Let's put F on it. Good's kind of hard to restore. Ooh, that's awful. Fair is a little bit above 4. So, 4 to fair. Yeah, okay. So we're looking for good. Good. I'm sorry. My mistake. Oh, here it is. 22 right there. It says very good. 102.60. Alright. It's not CGC. Well, we're going to go back on this, and I'll show you why, if I can get an image close up on this. Alright, very good. He's got a watermark on here. We know that the person is legit. It's from Mile High Comics. They're legit. Um, doesn't say it's restored. I can't zoom in on it because the thing hasn't gone into its little mode that it's supposed to. I like this issue because of the title there. Only I dare to battle the crawling creature. Okay, spine's rolled. Let's see if we can look at the image because I can't zoom in on it. But here's what you want to do. If you can't zoom in on it, save it to your desktop, collapse your browser, go to the image, and go to either preview or your Microsoft viewer, and you want to zoom in on it to catch all the names. Now, for one, you can see a couple here. I'm going to try to bring it up in another Esper. We're going to Esper it. You know, like on Blade Runner, we're going to Esper it. We're going to resize it to 1,327 instead of 327. So we can get a better picture of it. First thing off here is that we know that the guy's legit. Um, and it does have some cracks and stuff, but he's not showing the entire picture. So it's got a couple scratches, pen marks, and that's not good to have there at the bottom. You can't see the comic book, so this is a good choice. So let's delete that. I can't get a view of the entire comic book, so it's difficult to tell. You know, aside from their stupid watermark, which they didn't even do any opacity on. There's another guy. He's got a lot of issues for 1,000. He's just giving them away, basically. Right, here's a good one. All right, you could probably restore something like this. Let's open the link. Now, what a lot of comic collectors or sellers don't know is that you could take this and restore it, have it restored through Hero Restoration, and there are a few others, but this is probably one of the better ones according to this guy's video, which I'm going to continue to watch after I make this video. And again, we have to reload. I don't know what the heck is going on with. First of all, the image is cropped, which indicates that they're not showing it. Oh, okay, here we go. The image is cropped to the point that this would be a perfect choice for restoring. Very perfect choice. Tales to Astonish 79. Not only to add to your collection, but if you can get 2 copies of it, restoring something like this is beautiful. You could flatten it, have it restored. You can see that the corners, we can't go all the way down the bottom, too bad for the person who put that out there. But we could look at it by downloading the image if we wanted to. This would be a perfect choice. It's got some dirt and all this other stuff, but if you want something like this restored, this is a perfect choice. So let's say you do. Let's say you buy it. It's $22 from Australia. You go over here, pay your $5, $6, whatever, $100 to sell it. Take it back over to eBay, and you would be able to sell it for 3 times that amount. So let's try and copy this here. Copy 3 or even 4 times. Watch this. Tales to Astonish. 79. VF. Now, for those of you who don't know it, There's no such thing as mint condition after a comic book is aged so much, because once it's bought and aged, there is no new mint condition. So near mint is your best choice there. That's near mint. There's different levels of near mint. So here we go. Look, 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 look. Now this is what I hate. Another thing I hate about people who are competing on eBay. And they're sticking up comic book numbers that don't have any relationship to the search. Okay, it's not relevant, and I despise that. The, they're using SEO techniques to try and screw you out of whatever possible um, applicability for. Here's the one for $10 in fine condition, but what we're looking for is CGC. So I should have put that in there. Oops. This, I hate this. I'm looking for a specific issue and I can't seem to find it because um, they're slapping up issues that don't have any relevance to the issue I'm looking for, and you can't find it. These aren't CGC. What the hell? Let's try this. Okay. Excuse me. This one's fair. That's one. Let's try this. Maybe I did something wrong here. No? It's just that the availability isn't there. This one looks a little cleaner. Yeah, but see, again, you don't know. This issue looks just like this issue. See? While this is a little bit of a long video, here's an issue that really needs to be restored. Fair condition. Alright, here we go. There's one. $159.95. Alright. Finally. Anything else? There's one. 9.4, look at that. $631. This is what I was looking for. Catching my drift here? See what I'm saying? You could take a comic book, buy it off eBay, and a lot of people don't know this. Maybe from Australia, $22, you'll pay $50 to get the whole thing, whatever. Have it restored. Turn around, once you get it CGC graded, you can sell it on eBay for, well, you can't get the image. This is what I don't like about people who do this stuff. Dude, I'm supposed to be able to look at the image. It doesn't say it was restored. It's actually left alone. It's 9.4. That's a good issue. Okay. You could have something restored like that, and it will look like almost. You could probably get it up to 9.4 like that, or at the most 8.0. Still sell it for $631. And thanks to people like this who do restore comics. Let's look at the restoration gallery again. And one pre-screening. I don't know what that's all about. But look at this. He took a ripped issue and restored the entire page. So if you have the money to do this. You could turn around, make a good profit, minus the you know 50%. You could probably make 50% more out of that. But look how not what a nice job that was done. You know, beautiful. Um, just beautiful. I was really surprised. Here's the one that we're looking at from this guy over here. All right. And CGC will say it's a restoration in gray. And it looked like it was pretty shoddy, really shoddy, and the guy restored it to a nice issue. Now, if you just want to get it restored for collection purposes, um, Mikey from the Little Rascals up here will say, "Hey, you did it." You know, um, later on it might be worth even a lot more. You could even try and charge for more for somebody wanting to get something like this. Um, but I tell you what, the restoration. If you pay the money to get the restoration done, I'll tell you what, it'll look really nice. Let's take that picture back. I don't like photo bucket. Never have. So that was the original condition, and we can move forward. He restored it. On cue, he restored it. It's not going on cue. This is one of the reasons I like them. Damn! Photo bucket, you suck. And look at that. Is that nice? So, for those of you out there who don't know about this, I'm going to cut the video in a couple minutes. Here's another shot. I'm gonna, because I want to watch the rest of this video. I'm going to bookmark it myself. Look how tore up it is. Tape marks. Oh, you can actually zoom in on it. So restoration, for those of you who are interested, can yield you a profit just as well. And if you're a collector, why not go for restoration? If the picture freaking comes up, there we go. Beautifully restored. Um, did a fantastic job. Um, what's not to like? Look at a couple more pictures here, just here. There's that issue, and the guy here, it's explaining this at Eddie's Entertainment Television. Yeah. EIDEE. EIDE. Got this comic book uh, featured on HeroRestoration.net. So that's beautiful, And there's an issue of Submariner. I always liked Submariner. Submariner, potatoes, tomato, tomato. Submariner, not Submariner. I don't like PhotoBucket. They've been known to make your images disappear. There it is. See how the edge is rolled? It's a good issue. You know, the stamps or the staples are out of whack. You know, look at it. We'll look at it even closer. Um, Staples are out of whack. The issue's been restored to a beautiful condition. You know, almost as if when it was first bought. You know, and if a person doesn't know, you know, here's the other thing. Let's say you take it out of the CGC grading restoration after you've done that. Okay. Here's the roll image, and we'll even bring up the flattened image on one side. Let's say you don't want it. You know, you can get a CGC graded and then get the actual grade for it. Then maybe you want to take it out and then sell it. Okay. There's the old. There's the new. Or same picture, but I guess you put them together. Beautiful. You know, I love it. So this is something new I learned. Um, one more. We'll do one more, and I'm going to cut the video because I want to get back to this myself. Okay, there it is. Now see how dirty it is here? Another shot of it. See how dirty it is here? Just aged, restored in beautiful white. Dirty on the lower half basically, and up here it's whiter. Beautifully restored here. Beautiful restoration. So last photo, you know, there it is, 8.0 restored. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if you're into getting restoration for your comic books, go for this guy here. He's going places. Um, I've got this bookmarked already, HeroRestoration.net. Um, I'm definitely going to be looking into this later on, and I will be taking care of my comics a little bit better. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. Um, check out my other videos and subscribe.